What's going on, Scorpio? I hope you are doing very well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for April 2022. So in this reading, Scorpio, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for April 2022. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming for April. We're also going to get some advice from your spirit guides and angels, and much more for April 2022, Scorpio. So first things first, you are all definitely very welcome here in this space with me, Scorpio. I appreciate you taking the time to check this reading out. If you find this reading resonates with you, definitely like the video. Also subscribe if you haven't already for future updates. But without further ado, Scorpio, let's go ahead and jump into this April 2022 energy for you and see what wants to come through. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Scorpio. All right. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got going on here for you, Scorpio, for April. All right. All right. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and crank into this reading for you. So your opportunity for April 2022 is the Three of Cups, and your challenge for April 2022 is the Queen of Swords. So there's a potential theme developing where you may be quite harsh on yourself, like really hard on yourself, where really you could be kind of enjoying life, letting go a little bit more, letting loose in your career with friends, family, whatever that may mean for you, okay? So just be aware of that. I'm getting you have a strong inner critic. Some of you may be you may be working with that energy this month. But if we start off here in your overall general energy, we have the Four of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and also the Queen of Wands. So I definitely feel like you're going to be taking time out for yourself and not working so hard, right? Your challenge is the Queen of Swords. A lot of you guys might work yourself a lot, or either that or you don't really like what you're doing and you feel like you're being you're kind of trying to keep it together for a lot of different people. The Four of Swords, though, is definitely kind of like a retreat from the world. Like you go into yourself and you make sure that you're all good, and you once again maybe stop being so hard on yourself, and know when it's right to ask for help from others, I think, is a theme. Now, there could be a growing resentment within you because you have the Queen of Wands in your overall general energy. I think that there could be a slight difference between who you feel you are on the inside, Scorpio. The Queen of Wands, this is your energy, very seductive energy, a very alluring energy. Scorpio, you guys have the energy where someone just looks at you and you draw them into your world because it's so there's this energy to Scorpios that you know what I'm talking about, and this is who you really are. Not that you're not that way already, but there could be the Ten of Wands here, Four of Swords. That could be the energy of a mild depression. And depression is what happens, as Jim Carrey says, when your ego is so tired of pretending to be someone you're not, you feel like you're really working hard to do that. Your body needs to kind of help you get depressed and just kind of get out of that frequency, okay? So you need to go in and ask yourself, who am I? Because the Queen of Swords is here. I think you may have a lot of some of you in April may be struggling with your own inner thoughts, thought forms that may have attached themselves to you that you're not really aware of, that keep going on and on. Four of Swords may indicate cutting out those cords as well. Now, and kind of stepping into more of authenticity. We're gonna have to see in a sec, but we have Scorpio in what you don't see coming, the Lovers, the Nine of Swords, and also the Eight of Cups here. So very, very interesting energy for you. I feel there could be mixed feelings that you have with someone in your reality in terms of love. I think there's someone that you're dealing with that may be on your mind in April, Scorpio. This could be someone you're in a relationship with or not, that you have very mixed feelings. There's a lot of compatibility, also a lot of non-compatibility. But some of you here, it's a very interesting frequency. I sense like there's a there's a lot of who you're moving into with this new character has to do with this person potentially. We're gonna have to clarify what this is about, but the Eight of Cups, so for some of you potentially there could be a breakup in love, in what you don't see coming, right? Lovers, Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups tells the story of maybe if you're dating someone, you no longer continue to do so because of that quarrelsome energy, like the Nine of Swords, like there could be like heartbreaking news. I don't want to wish that on you. I don't really sense that, so that's why I'm not really going in that direction here. So just be aware of that here, Scorpio. We're going to clarify in a second. We move down here to your advice from your spirit guides. You have the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and also the Five of Pentacles here. So there's something that you could potentially be like, something from the past may really be coming up this month, and it could have to do with that identity issue, that what I was talking about, letting go of something that's false within you, moving into more of like a relaxed being. But also this could have to do with this lover here, the Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. It could be a past lover that you're kind of dealing with, and you're also dealing with other people, so it's very confusing if you're in that single life. If you're in a relationship here, there's definitely unresolved issues between you and the person that you're in a relationship with, Scorpio. It's so bad that you're potentially thinking of walking away, or someone else is, because you're also in the advice, when this card comes out, the Five of Pentacles, Scorpio, the people in this card, they could seek shelter in the church, but they're kind of too preoccupied with their destiny that they kind of miss out on it, if that makes sense. So this card for you in the advice here is to once again ask for help from people where it really is needed, and don't have like a foolish pride where you think, I don't need help from anyone, I'll just do it all by myself. I'm not sure why that's coming through, but it is. Especially in regards to this event, like you may need to get help to like balance your mind, because you have a lot of plate spinning. So like hiring a coach, or making sure you do what you have to do to get your mental health in order. Although you have this big inner transformation of your identity and all this, but you have a lot of plates spinning is basically what I'm trying to say this month, Scorpio. So that's why it's saying make sure you take time out for yourself and you don't overthink it. Don't spend too much time in the prefrontal cortex, right? The front part of the brain trying to figure this out. Really where you shine, Scorpio, a lot of you, is in that kind of like dark feminine energy, that like mysterious like energy. And you trigger a lot of people around you, by the way, who don't I'm not even gonna get into that. Okay, let's go ahead and see why the Three of Cups is here, Scorpio, in your opportunity. Why is the Three of Cups? Once again, help from other people. Okay, Three of Cups to Nine of Cups here. There's something about maybe there's one conflict with someone in your reality, and there's an opportunity to move in a different direction here, that someone it's almost like you have a lot of options on the table, Scorpio, and you're maybe feeling guilty about like walking away from something and going to something more unknown. There's something that you still have to deal with. So it's almost like for a lot of you, Scorpio, I don't know, like there's a satisfaction in the people that you're around. Like you'll get what you want, like whoever you're mingling with and whatever you're doing socially, you'll get what you want as an outcome. So I do like to see that in your opportunity. Let's go ahead and see any more information on why the Ten of Wands is here. The number 10 does indicate an ending, a total ending to this. So, and 4 is stability, Queen of Wands, who you really are. So stability arises when you sink into who you really are, but why is the Ten of Wands here? Okay. KK. The Ten of Wands is clarified by the Five of Cups here, Scorpio. So the question to ask yourself is, what have you learned from sad times? If you feel like there's a weight, if you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders here, like let yourself make this realization and this distinction between what is false in you and what is real. Pain is very real, Scorpio, that you're dealing with here, but you may be convinced that you have to keep holding on to it, when in reality you must be the sovereign mind. You must claim like that you are the master of your own destiny. You are a sovereign being of God who has absolute free will. So there's a thought, I sense like there's a thought form that's attached to you, maybe to do with a person or some sort of thing you're doing in life with your career, that's like convincing you that you're stuck there when really you're meant to transmute this energy, go into yourself to emerge as a better version of you. And that may involve drama with people or with a big shift in your life, like dealing with past people coming back. I think it's a lot of different things for a lot of different Scorpios, but you know what I'm saying here, Scorpio. There also could be a little conflict between ladies out there because you have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So there could be a battle of egos going on somewhere in your reality, but like someone's on your side, right? Or you, like, I mean, opportunity, Three of Cups. You have to, so I'm not saying it's a conflict between these two women, but I don't know. Let's see why the Queen of Wands is here. Any more relevant information? Could be that there's a third party in love. I mean, I have to actually, by looking at it now, Scorpio, like there definitely could be a third party love situation. Not for all of you, especially if you're in a committed relationship. I don't actually really sense that. It's only kind of for the single people out there. It's like where someone you love, there's like an issue with them and there's like more than one person now. And it's kind of like getting to you. Potentially for some of you. But like if that's happening, like Three of Cups, like you're secure in yourself at the end of the day. You're a Scorpio. Dang. All right. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Chariot energy. This is definitely moving in a new direction. The Black Sphinx and the White Sphinx indicates like a fusing of opposites here. So you could very well be using your pain, channeling that pain into a more vibrant, exciting version of yourself in your life, and you are divinely protected to move into a more authentic version of yourself. Like whatever lights your soul on fire, you're going to be moving towards, but you may have to let go of something else first. Okay, Scorpio, is what I sense going on here. You are divinely protected, and you also may be traveling. Queen of Wands Chariot could indicate travel in April for some of you. Now let's go ahead and see why why is the Queen of Swords here in your challenge? If you are in a, yeah, no. Why is the, oh geez, why is the Queen of Swords here? Okay, the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Moon card. So there may be in your like, it's almost like, once again, there's a thought form that's attached to you in some way, may have to do with another person, may have to do with your career, some sort of negativity in your life that is like, it's like unknown as to whether or not you're going to get over this, but you really are. If this is a conflict with a person, it may be unknown as to what the outcome of it is going to be, the Moon. But once again, this is your challenge, your opportunity is like, these are like yin-yang frequencies. Also interesting that the Chariot would indicate that balancing energy. So what have you learned from sad times? Like, don't worry about the future here, because honestly, when you get present to the moment, there's no problems in the now. So don't let the fear, right? The Queen of Swords to the Moon could represent like an overthinking energy, letting your subconscious mind run you, not really taking the time to reprogram your subconscious mind in a positive direction. The Moon is like lack of awareness. The Sun is the masculine energy that shines awareness on things. So it's like, let's see why the Lover, why any more relevant information on the Lover's card here for Scorpio in April. And this is what you don't see coming, by the way. So it could be a conflict with a lover. Could be a friend even, doesn't have to be romantic for all of you, but I sense it is for a lot of you. Also, if you're not dealing with a person, Queen of Wands Chariot, like a conflict in what it is you love to do, like having the courage to move in the direction of what you love to do. I think there's a big misconception about people think doing what you love every single day is like easy. At first, like even when I was doing tarot readings or like other YouTube videos or other things I'm passionate about, I'm always really nervous at first, but then you just get over it, kind of thing. The Lovers is clarified by the Two of Swords here. So this could have been someone that you blocked out for a long time and they're back, like the Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands, Two of Swords here. There could be someone coming back from your past that's like a little bit overwhelming. For others of you though, Scorpio, this could be like the person you're dealing with in love is like unwilling to meet you halfway, or they're denying, they're simply lying to you, right? Like they're denying, and so they keep you out in the cold. Like there's some so the reason why the moon is and the Queen of Swords is here in your challenge, actually very well for a lot of you, could have to do with a person who's not giving you information. You're almost like, because also the Five of Pentacles here is like you're out in the cold. Like there's not a lot of warmth here, even though there is meant to be in your future. That's why the Queen, so there's a lot of like pain, a lot of like maybe denial in some sort of way in your reality right now, Scorpio. Let's also get more information with this Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Scorpio and what they don't see coming? This is something you couldn't believe happened. Like, so this might, you know, depending on your situation, could be pretty intense. It's like someone, you don't want to see someone with someone else. Like you're upset with like jealousy. I don't know. Someone's jealous of you. I don't know. Vice versa type of energy. Unwilling to see something. Oof. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords. Yeah, so I think it's either there's a recognition of deep incompatibility of someone that you're already in a relationship with. If you're single, there's feeling of like your opportunity is to get what you want, but I'm telling you there's like a belief or something, or there's like something that's telling you you're not going to get what you want in love, or like it's like there's this deep pain around love. So it's very possible that you are letting go of someone, maybe clearing space for something that's like unknown. So on one hand you're really happy, on the other hand you're like really sad. Like it's, so there's mixed feelings about love. It's like very freaking intense, Scorpio. What the hell's going on here? Eight of Cups, moving away from this energy is what you're going to be doing, and then what you don't see coming though. So there's going to be a triggering event. Like this really says Three of Swords, Two of Swords, very triggering event that's going to cause you to seek healing. That star card underneath, also Three of Cups. Now let's see why the Nine of Wands is here in the advice from Spirit. You know, looking at the past, taking a look at unfinished business, Scorpio, is the advice from Spirit. So there may be one door closing, another one opening here. We're going to have to see. But why is the Nine of Wands here for Scorpio? Okay, the Nine of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Cups. Something deep within you that you're going to have to take a look at here, some sort of boundary that maybe was violated, or for some of you, like someone coming back from the past who like really did hurt you, but you're having that Queen of Cups energy to hold space for all of it, and to maybe move in a new direction, a fun new direction. Three of Cups in your opportunity, like letting go of a really dramatic, like drama-filled negative situation, and maybe having the courage to move in a different direction, whatever that means for you. Chariot, Queen of Wands, coming into that, like, so when you come into your authentic self, there may be like unfinished business that comes up as a result of it, Scorpio, is what I'm sensing here. Okay, so with that being said here, I feel like the energy is repeating, so I'm going to conclude this reading. If you want more information on your situation, Scorpio, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can find all the information on that in the description box underneath this video, but it's always an honor and a pleasure to do these readings for you. Either way, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed it, and best of luck to you in April, and I'm very excited to talk to you next week.